We got the opening bell on Wall Street on this Thursday morning here. AMN Healthcare is ringing the opening bell here this morning. And as we look to stocks here, as we get into December, things do start to slow down. Of course, you tend to get trading volume that's a little bit lower. You also tend to get sometimes wacky moves, right? Because you have people doing sort of end of year, what's called window dressing for their portfolios. So moving things around for the end of year balance sheet and tax reasons. All of that said, we're seeing a little bit of a bump up in stocks. So you're looking at me like you want to say something.
I'm just mystified. I'm on the GameStop ticker page, top ticker on our site, up slightly after a really ugly, disastrous quarter and a very short earnings call.
I am the shrug emoji.
I just want more tweets from these folks out there. That's all.
I'm sure.
I do.
Everyone send Saz. He
at
loves,
Brian Sazzi on Twitter.
He loves to hear from you, even when you're yelling at him. I don't know why. But anyway, Brad Smith is over at the Wi-Fi Interactive. Oh, you wanted to? Be careful what you wish for, my friend.
I was just asking you guys to come this way. I don't want any of this smoke out there. We're taking a look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average out of the gate here. I put this on a 2-day view so we can populate that chart for you. There, we're seeing that move higher out of the gate by about 0.4%. The NASDAQ Composite, we're seeing that move higher by about 0.5% here early in trade on the day. And then additionally, the S&P 500, you've got that up by about 0.4%. Also want to take a look at some of the sector activity that we're seeing just after the opening cross, and we'll get back to some of those mean names in a hot second. But taking a look at the sector activity, wow, yeah, you got some Lake Red on the screen there. Wait a minute, that's a year-to-date view. Let's put this on intraday. There we go. That's looking a little more stable there. Okay, so some of the staples are moving lower here out of the gate this morning. It's down by about 0.25%. But energy, as we were just talking about Exxon a moment ago, you see that moving higher by about 2.25%. Overall, the S&P 500 we mentioned is higher by about 0.3%. And then lastly, taking a look at some of the meme names here on the day, just to give you a holistic view. We're relatively split, but it looks like we have just a few more gainers than laggards. We'll see where that continues to move forward as we move on throughout the rest of today's activity here. And wow, that's a huge move on Express that we're watching right now.
Yeah.